So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Aimed forward. Luis Suarez. Bonucci tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Big chance! And that would have been some goal.
Ah, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
And it's Khedira. Higuain tries a through ball. And the finish! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Pjanic gets it back. Rakitic plays it out to the flank. Deep cross. And that's out of reach. Barcelona will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Well, quick two-touch football can be difficult to execute, but these players can take it to one-touch passing, and living with that is not easy.
Hoists it high. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. That's put paid to a promising move. And it's Luis Suarez. He'll hammer it! Oh, great save, real class.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
And out to safety. He has a shot!
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Neymar, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now the pass. It's got through. Out of play for a goal kick. Sergio Busquets plays it out to the wing. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Keeps everyone guessing. It's a brilliant interception. Barzagli pumps it upfield. He spotted the run and played him through. Higuain gets through on his own. He's scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pjanic passes it through. Dybala drills one in. It's there! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss. Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Messi's cross. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Kadira. Now it's Mandzukic. Luis Suarez. Looks like a good ball through. He's played him through. Now it's Mandzukic. Out to the left it goes. Gets up to head it! Another chance! Aimed long and direct. Messi. Marquisio with the ball through. Looks like a good ball through. And he's cut it out. Who's going to make this theirs? Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's a long forward pass. No way through there. Pjanic. Barzagli positions himself well and cuts it out. Looking to force his way through. There is the genius of Luis Suarez! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And the half-time whistle goes.
That's entertainment. Asking for any more would be a little greedy, Peter. And yes, mistakes have played their part, so reducing errors can go a long way towards swaying the balance one way or the other.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Sergio Busquets tries a long pass towards the front. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, he's broken through. They've scored!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Fires it in low. Goes for goal! And he's done it! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Chiellini cuts it out.
Yeah, I don't think it's just me, but this sort of pressing really is something that they're doing an awful lot more of these days.
Diving header! It's come loose. A chance! Spoon forward. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pjanic gets into the right position to intercept. Well played, he saw that coming. Neymar. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He slid it through. Jordi Alba tries to get it forward quickly. Marquisio. Pjanic. And it's Neymar. Neymar lofted into the middle. Khedira knocks it towards the front. Now the pass. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Messi. Going full steam down the flank. Messi's cross. And he won't reach that. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Pjanic. Who's going to make this theirs? That's a throw. Tries a through ball. Neymar has been caught offside.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Aimed long and direct. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Neymar. Looks to slip it through, and he's there to cut it out. Shoots! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Buffon reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Pjanic. Khedira. Cuadrado tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Marquisio. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. It's a loose ball. Khedira. Pjanic. Mandzukic passes it through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. The final whistle. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created...
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Can he finish? Loose ball, who's going to get that? Neymar. Not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
And at times there, it looked as if a couple of those defenders were reluctant to stick a leg out in case he went down, but it was a positive, daring run, which is always good to see.
Rakitic with the ball through. Tries a through ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Hits one! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Barcelona will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
One-touch passing is part and parcel of the way they operate, and when it all comes together, it's a joy to watch.
Jordi Alba into the box. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Khedira tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. Dybala goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Marquisio gets it back. Pjanic looks to slip it through. Cuadrado gets flagged offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Now the pass. Luis Suarez gets it, and now what? And it's Cuadrado. Cuadrado passes it through, and the flag has stayed down. Higuain with a beautifully timed run. Looks like a good ball through. Khedira plays it out to the wing. Now they could break here. Dybala. Dybala. It's come loose. Forward it goes. Sergio Busquets cuts it out. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Dybala. Mandzukic. Mandzukic. It's a good-looking cross. Who's going to make this theirs? Aimed long and direct. Pjanic. And it's Dybala. Aimed forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Mandzukic. Mandzukic plays it in. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's broken through. He's one-on-one! Chance! And a second time! No mistake! Two up and threatening to pull clear! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Suarez is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on.
Such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Ball's out on the left now. Now the pass. Suarez has a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
He put on quite a show there.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Kadira. Fine defending there. PK knocks it towards the front. Tries a through ball. Looking to force his way through. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Now it's Neymar. The shot's on! And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength? Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Ah, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Going for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
And it's Luis Suarez. And he's on his way! Shoots! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Barcelona take a 3-goal... Terrific goal! Mario Mandzukic! They're back within reach! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mascherano has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Kadira. Now it's Messi, done very well to intervene. Neymar, can he find a finish now? Big chance here. Hurls himself at it. In it goes. Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks to slip it through. A chance! Messi hits it! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona totally rampant here. Now, can he capitalise? Cuadrado with the ball through. Higuain. Here's a corner, good chance. They've managed to get it away. That's not going to make it. And it's Luis Suarez dashing forward at pace. Rakitic passes it through.
Well, they do like pressing from the front, something that's been very noticeable from this team.
Higuain. Jordi Alba gets into the right position to intercept. Tries a through ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Oh, good interception. Now it's Neymar. Hit into the middle. Now the pass. He's found his man. Now it's Higuain. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Goal! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Thrust towards the front line. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And the through ball is intercepted. Looks to slip it through. Header! Could fall kindly. Gorgeous from Dybala! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Ter Stegen did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Jordi Alba does well there, alert. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Higuain plays a clever pass. Now it's Higuain. Up for the header! What about it? Deep into injury time! What a great header, got plenty on that.
That dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Piqué tries the route one option, lobs it in gently. Gets it back. And time is up. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, you've got to start every match with a certain level of focus and intensity, because they just didn't manage that for this contest. I just think their focus was derailed by the early goal, and they never...
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It's got things underway. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pjanic boots it upfield. Khedira plays a clever pass. Barcelona do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
This group of players must do an awful lot of one-touch passing on the training ground, because they've become very, very good at it.
That is wayward.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Out to the left it goes. Roberto Goes long and forward. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Neymar. It's Neymar! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Clears it out of harm's way. Goes for it! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop. Well, to have had a few attempts on...
Goal! The breakthrough strike! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond?
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Iniesta gets it into the middle. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now the pass. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Looks like a good ball through. Dybala looking to get on the end of this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Oh, good interception. Iniesta knocks it towards the front. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Roberto plays it out to the wing. Barzagli does well there, alert. And it's Mandzukic. Dybala with the ball through. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Roberto. Chiellini pumps it forwards. Oh, that had to be more accurate. And he's made certain that won't get through. Forward it goes. Marquisio. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Iniesta. Neymar. Wonderful quick feet. It's a good-looking cross. Header! He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Aimed long and direct. Mandzukic. Looks to slip it through. He's gone for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Massive leap!
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Luis Suarez. It's a loose ball. Luis Suarez. Big chance! Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Luis Suarez passes it through. Now the cross. Shoots! There it is! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it. Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Tries a through ball. Neymar. Chance! Neymar with a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. That's got him rattled. Luis Suarez with the ball through. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Cuadrado can hoist it clear. Big chance here! Luis Suarez has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cuadrado. Now it's Higuain. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks like a good ball through. Cuadrado goes wide. Pjanic played into the middle. He can pounce on that. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Towering header. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
Now the pass. Mascherano. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Now it's Dybala. Looks to slip it through. Dybala passes it through. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Away from immediate danger. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And it's Luis Suarez. Rakitic with the ball through. Luis Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Cuadrado.
Well, they do like pressing from the front, something that's been very noticeable from this team.
Tries a through ball. Needed a better pass there. It's come loose. Chiellini does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looks like a good ball through. Goalkeeper's ball. Marquisio. Out to the left it goes. Rakitic gets into the right position to intercept. It's a long forward pass. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Get a throw in. Who's going to make this theirs? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Keeper's got good distance on that. Marquisio pumps it upfield. Higuain. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Iniesta, Rakitic, Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Luis Suarez, Neymar. Neymar's cross. Spoon forward. Messi. Well read, he sorted that out. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Well, I suspect there'll have been a few nails chewed off during that attack. How they survived, I'm not quite so sure. But their lead is intact, and that's all that matters.
Neymar's cross. That was always going to be the keeper's. Chiellini. Kadira. Dybala. Looks to slip it through. Mandzukic has been caught there, it's a foul. How about it? Saved only by poor finishing. Sergio Busquets positions himself well and cuts it out. Pjanic. Shoots! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game. Turnaround. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than...
You